Hello, thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 14th of June. This is for your sun or your ascendant. If you're not sure which is which, you can download a free natal horoscope by clicking the link beneath this video. This will show you all the different positions of all the planets beyond the sun and the ascendant, where your moon is, and the relationships they have to one another. Also, if you'd like to get your free daily horoscope to your device each morning, please click on that link below too. And I do feel that my daily horoscopes are a bit more thoughtful than some and will give you some good overall guidance for each day. And finally, if you'd like to take advantage of my very special offer, a year's forecast, a character analysis, a natal package based on your time, date and place of birth, you can do so and get 30% off by seeing the link beneath this video too. Hello Virgo, and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 14th of June. Now, as this week begins, the Saturn-Uranus square, which has been aggravating us all since the second week of January, becomes exact. If you're someone who wants to do something different and more varied, but feels hemmed in because you don't want to let others down, you have a great sense of duty, which is often the case with Virgoans, you could really feel quite frustrated at the start of this week. Also, the Sun, Mercury, your ruler, in retrograde, and the North Node are still pushing you to look at the big picture when it comes to success, goal setting, and your work. But Neptune is squaring the Sun, so a relationship close to you, you know, the type of thing where someone you would like to be supportive and encouraging may sort of damn your efforts or not quite be as enthusiastic if you're wanting to change things up, which could be a little bit underwhelming for you. Also, the quarter moon on Friday in your sign means that you're wanting people to relish some of the ideas that you're developing, and if they're not, that again can seem a little bit crimping of your style. But take heart, because as this week draws to a close, Venus in your sector of friendships, which is delectable and could, if you're single, suggest that someone in your circle or a friend of a friend can become something more. Well, Venus forges a quite magnificent link to Neptune. If you're really lucky enough to go out on a date and it's someone you really can feel a spiritual connection to, this relationship could really hang around for some time. But ironically, on the same day, Sunday, Jupiter in your sector of relationships goes into retrograde. But the thing with Jupiter can kind of trick us into thinking that everything's possible when we need to be a bit more realistic. But of all the zodiac signs, I think you're uber realistic usually. And I think Jupiter has just been giving you a bit more encouragement to invest in what you can gain from others. And there's no harm in that. So the retrograde's just reminding you that sometimes people do disappoint us. It doesn't mean to say that we should necessarily think that everybody is going to disappoint us. So keep the faith. Something magical can happen at the end of this week. But when it comes to your work, your bigger picture, your ambitions, it just may be that someone around you is not quite as encouraging as perhaps you'd like.